I want to share this with you. It was a while back, not too long ago. 2 o'clock in the morning, the phone rings. I get out of bed, very much half asleep, and it's my brother-in-law who lives in California. He says, "Ray, have I got a deal for you?" I said, "It's 2 o'clock in the morning." He said, "Well, it's only 11 here." I said, "I don't care. It's still, look, you don't want to pass this up. You're not going to believe this. But I was contacted by Bill Gates and his wife. They have a piece of property there in Florida, not too far from your home, and they're willing to sell it. Everything that's in it, you keep. It's got a boat with it. It's got furniture. It's got some transportation vehicle. You can have it for $50,000. I'd buy it myself, but there's some ethics because of the way I'm dealing with him direct. I guarantee you can't lose on it." So I thought to myself, well, let's see, it's probably a little fishing place he has down there. And it's a boat, probably a 12-footer with an outboard motor on it, an ATV vehicle. And what the heck, 2.5 acres? I'm going to buy it. I said, okay, sign me up for it, I'll buy it. Well, a couple of days later, I decided to go look at this property. I might want to go fishing down it. Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it. I get there, and it is a mansion, 2 stories tall, 19 rooms, 4 bathrooms, a 6-car garage, and in that 6-car garage, there's a limousine, there's a town car, and there's a sports car. The boat out in the back is a 54-foot yacht. It's got 1 indoor swimming pool and 1 outdoor swimming pool. It is absolutely majestic. So I called my brother-in-law back. I said, "Why is he selling this?" He said, "His wife hates it. She wants nothing to do with it." I said, "What does she like about it?" She said she didn't like the gym. Well, I told my wife, I said, "We went through the whole house. Did you see the gym?" But, "Well, I'm going to go upstairs and you look down here." Okay. So I run upstairs. I look through the rooms, and pretty soon I hear, "Honey, I think I found it." I come down, and she's standing at the front door. Got the door open. There's a guy standing there. He's got bib overalls on, and he's got a plaid shirt on, a black flannel shirt, and he's got white rubber boots, and the cuffs pushed down inside the boots, and a straw hat, and says, "Howdy, my name is Jim." Well, I talked to him for a few minutes, and he was from up in Dakota. And he had one day gone down to get some gasoline and went to the store and bought a lotto ticket. He won $240 million. And they bought this beautiful home right across the street from where I have my home now. I thought that was interesting. Well, one day, the next day, as a matter of fact, I'm sitting there in the front room. It's got this beautiful bay window, huge bay window. I'm looking out at my landscapes, and then I'm looking over at his house, which is across from me, and all of a sudden, I see 3 or 4 trucks pull out there, and it says Bob's Well Drilling Company. And about 6 guys get out, and I see them back there. They set up this big rig, and they're pounding pipes down into the ground, and they're digging the earth up. And about 4 or 5 hours later, he's got a sprinkler system. Well, I thought, son of a gun, I need one of those too. Now, they had it hooked up to the city water, but the city water didn't have enough pressure. That's why I had to put that in. So I went over and I said, "Jim, I said, I'm going to have this done too." I said, "Give me some information. I'll get in touch with you guys. Let me do it for you." Because that's what neighbors are for. Do favors. I'm like, "Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, all right." I come home the next day from work, and my wife's there at the front door. And I said, "Hang on, just go in the backyard." So what? Just go in the backyard. Okay, so I walk in the backyard. There's Jim there, and there's all pieces of pipe, and there's a motor, and there's wiring, and there's this thing that you pound the pipe in with. And I said, "Oh, it's great if they wanted to come and do it." So they were doing mine. I took down some notes, and I watched what they were doing. "You and I are going to do it ourselves." And so what? He said, "Yeah, you're going to save at least $1,000. Oh, okay, well, that sounds pretty good. Well, they put the first piece of pipe on, and he put the machine on, down, it went. Put on the second piece, down, it went. Third piece, down. I think that's pretty good. If you don't, I have to go down 25 feet. We're already down 15. He put the fourth piece under it. Down, boink! And when it boinked, the door shook. It was like that earthquake. What? Boink, 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 boink! And the trembling old my head comes out and says, "Hey, the dishes are falling off themselves and everything. What is this?" So I said, Jim, what is this? No, I'll make a call. Give me your cell phone. So he gets my cell phone, calls the guy there, his work, thanks, John, blah, blah, blah. Okay. He says, they told me what the problem is. I said, what? He said, you hit hard count. What's hard count? I said, rock. They said if you drill for about 3 or 4 more days, you'll get through it. I said, well, my house will be ruined by then. He goes, well, I got to go help another neighbor. I can't stay any longer than left. Well, I point for about another hour. We cracked some windows, and mirror got broken, and some plates fell down. And finally, I called the guys up, and they came out and cost them $3,000 because that machine drives the pipe down where I didn't do something right, and it broke it. Cost them $3,000 for that. The total bill when I was done was $8,500. Oh, son of a gun. Well, a couple more days go by. I'm sitting again, looking out my beautiful bay window. And I see a Sears truck pull up in front of his house. And it gets something off the back, and it says, Deluxe Barbecue Grill, some assembly required. I thought, this ought to be good. This ought to be real good. So I waited about 3 or 4 hours. I went over, knocked on the door, and said, hey, I see you got a barbecue grill. So come on, take a look at it. I went in there. It was majestic. It was a piece of art. It was circular. You had cook hamburgers here and steaks there and shrimp there and cut them all separated and you just had them hot for boiling water. Oh, it was great. I said, I got to have one of those. He said, I'll take care of it for you. He said, I'll go down to Sears and get it. And we'll go put it together. Okay, because he put it together and did a good job. So I had faith that he would do it again. Well, I come home the next day and my wife's at the door. I say, hey, honey, in the living room. Go in the living room. She closes the door and walks away. I walk in here, now there's Jim. He's got all these pieces. Some on the mantle, there's on the couches, on the floor, on the end tables, up on the cabinets. What are you doing? He says, well, see, we're going to put it together. I said, well, we need to do out there that porch. Well, I want to use it. It's too hot out there right now. He says, next year it's nice and cool. We'll put it together, and when we're done, we'll take it through the door and put it out there. That sounds pretty fair. Yeah, that was good. Well, he starts working along there, and I noticed that he's putting the bolts in. He's got some kind of a liquid that dips it in, bluish, purplish stuff, and puts the bolts together. If they will, it's probably something to keep it from rusting. Well, he gets it put together, and it is the barbecue grill that kills it. I am just so pleased. I just can't wait to use it. So okay, let's take it outside. Well, we'll get over to the door. We're going out to the porch. And the door's, well, it's not wide enough. I said, what are we going to do? She goes, the front door. That's why the door. Let's go to the front door. So we go out the front door. And won't fit through there either. That's what we're going to do. Well, he says, put it over there in the corner and put some doilies on it, some potted Jim, sorry, give me a thought. Let me think. He says, I know what we'll do. He says, we'll take out your bay window. Go ahead and move the grill out and put the bay window back. But however, he says, we're going to need a little help. Why don't you run next door and ask the guy Bill over on the other side? Ask him if he can come give us a hand to take it down, and it'll work out fine. Okay. Well, he starts, I'm going to start taking out the screws. So he starts taking out the screws. And I go over and I knock on the door. And this guy comes to the door with a paint can in one hand and a brake brush in the other. Can I help you? I said, yeah, I'm next door, my name's Greg, and I was working with him like he did a little help on us just for a few minutes. We're busy right now. I said, I'm sorry. I said, Jim asked me to come. He said, what? I said, Jim, oh, he put the paint down and yelled, Knuckle, call the neighbors, tell them there's a Jim alert at the guy's house next door. Call him right now. And he grabbed me by the arm, and he goes running down, and he says, oh, we got to get over there. Jim's there by himself, this is terrible. And we turn around the corner, and we walk in, and there's Jim, and he's turning the screw, and all of a sudden the whole bay window falls out, breaks into 1,000 pieces, and Jim says, I thought there were more screws in it than that. And then he said, you better get some plywood or something up here under this open hole. It's going to get a bad rainstorm coming. Well, we couldn't get the door covered. We did get the grill out. It did about $18,000 of damage with the rainstorm that came through, plus $3,000 for the big bay window. And, well, I hate to say this, but since that time, my wife's left me, filed for divorce. My big yacht out the back is sunk and just a little front of the bed sticking out. In the garage, the only thing you see there with cars are big burn marks where the fires were lit up fire. My indoor swimming pool, that's like a swamp. It's got turtles and all kinds of things in it. No, it's just part of it. And the swimming pool outside, don't know how it happened, but it's filled with cow manure and fertilizer. It's just not doing too good. And what I'm going to do here, I'm going to offer you an opportunity to try this out. Because I can get a train, a ticket to the bus to get out of the state to get away from Jim. Because tomorrow, I'm still living there. He's coming over. He can take me skydiving. I don't want to go.
There we go, guys.